Okay, hello, my name is Katanandro. Today I'm going to present my professional thesis, a contrastive analysis in movie Mission Impossible, that I will try to analyze the interrogative sentence in this film. What are the differences or the similarities pattern in this, especially the interrogative sentence between English and Indonesia of this movie. Let's get started. Okay, the background of this study is communication. The first one is a tool for human to express and convey what they are thinking about into verbal and non-verbal. Yeah, certainly communication has an important role. Communication is a tool for human to express what they are thinking about into verbal or non-verbal. Put it simply, verbal communication is the interaction between two persons of a group or a group that using word or gesture. Yet verbal communication is not only oral communication. Writing is another kind of verbal communication that using words too. While non-verbal communication use body language to convey into the others, such as nodding, finger typing, covering mouth, etc. And the next point is language also has been formed as a human is as humans more organized through the civilization, and the differences of language were developed until now and later. Yeah, language is formed by several words which arranged into a sentence or clause. In communication, it can be expressed, written, on spoken form. The language cannot be spread from the culture. Therefore, each country, tribe, region, and there has on their characteristic about the language. English and Indonesia have some similarities and differences. Similarities could be seen on the structure of a sentence. The structure that built a sentence between English and Indonesia, the similarities is they contains a subject and then verb. There are some differences between the language. The difference occurred in a question form and adjective phrase. For example, in English, when they use a 5W and 1H question, are followed by a modals or auxiliary to, it's to indicate the adverb of time, while in Indonesian they don't use it. In Bahasa or Indonesia doesn't have a gender such as a female or male and a neutral pronoun. In English, we have to follow the rules to follow verbs such as a go or cause, go and cause, and do and does. Another difference is an adjective. In English always come before the noun, while in Indonesia the noun comes at the beginning. This research will be analyzed by the first perspective of researcher to emphasize the study of analyzing contrastive analysis. Definitely, the aim of this research focus on the English and Indonesian translation structure of interrogative sentence, which has an important role in a movie. Well, the next point is about the limitation of study. This research are focused on what are the differences and similarities between English and Indonesian translation of interrogative sentence in a Mission Impossible Road Nation movie. The second one, in English, interrogative sentence has a different pattern of using auxiliary. Thus, there is a difference pattern between them. And then the last point is the prediction of learning or translation problem based on this research is to reveal the differences pattern in the difference pattern in interrogative sentence between English and Indonesia. Also, the limitation in this research focus on the translation of interrogative sentence in Mission Impossible Road Nation movie. Okay, the next point is objective of study. Based on the research question above, we can conclude that the objective of study or contrastive analysis between English and Indonesian translation of interpretive sentence in a Mission Impossible Around Nation movie are as follows. to find out what are the similarities between English and Indonesian translation, and then the second one to find out the differences, and then the third to predict the learning or translation problems based on the differences between English and Indonesia translation on that film. And we are going to the statement of problem. The statement of problem is are as follows: what are the similarities and the differences between English and Indonesian translation? And then the second one, what are the effect of differences translation in that movie? And then the last one, how do we predict the learning method or translation problems based on that movie? And we are going to the last point. This is about the significance of study. Based on the background, a limitation statement, and then the objective of study above, the result of this research is expected to give a significant as follows. Hopefully, it will enrich our knowledge of contrastive analysis because in this study, the learner will be analyzed, will analyze two or more language. Moreover, the readers are expected to study deeper about the differences pattern of interrogative sentence, maybe in another movie or another study. And then by having this insight, the learner will be more aware and anticipate of the mistake during using a language. This research is also supposed to give a reference for learning interrogative sentence in English. And then the second one is the research will be this research will be a reference for the other researcher and also for the researcher to conduct further more complex research in the future. This research also want to give a contribute for English department of my faculty, Faculty of Humanity, Universitas Dianuswantoro, in use of for addition to the states of art theories of on translation study. And that's all my presentation. I thank you.